So today I want to share with you how I created this circle shaker using the Essentials Bundle #1 from Scrap Diva Designs. This is what it looks like on the back side, and then this is what it looks like embellished. So I want to start off by sharing with you the acetate that I use. This is the acetate right here. It's called Bright Creations. You get 30 sheets. It says a 30 pack of 5 mil clear mylar stencil sheets, 12 by 12 blank stencils. And I do have an Amazon storefront that I just created. So I'd appreciate if you decide to pick it up, that you go through my Amazon storefront. There's no extra charge to the customer, but I do earn a very small commission, and it would be awesome if you would use that to help me out. So let's get back to this. I'm using these dies right here. These are the stitched circle dies that come in this bundle. And so if you're counting from the inside out, I am using number 3 and 4 to create my circle. And this is how many you need to cut out of each piece that you'll need to create this. So these shakers are not an easy task, you guys. It takes some time. So for the acetate, you'll need to cut out 2 of these. You'll need to cut out 2 chipboard, or at least that's how I did it, and then 2 of your paper that you're going to be using. This is what it's going to look like at the end. You're going to have, you know, just this shaker bit, and I think it looks really cute, you guys. So cute. I first saw Adriana Alvarez create some like these, and I was like, okay, I am going to give those a go, and I was so inspired to do that with this die set right here. So I do have some pieces. I want to mention that the centerpiece that cuts out of these you should keep, because you can turn these into circle embellishments and they look so cute. So make sure not to throw those away. And then I'm going to move these aside, and we are going to put our shaker together. So these are the what do you call it, chipboard pieces. The chipboard pieces are the ones that you're going to glue together. I made a mistake and I forgot to sandwich my acetate in between my paper and my chipboard, but that's okay. For the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and just go with it. So I'm going to add my sequin mix to the acetate, and I just want a generous amount, but you don't want too much, because you know this is a kind of flat shaker, so you can't have it too bulky or it's not going to stick together. And so I just used all kinds of bits and pieces to create a pink mix. I added a little bit of yellow in there, a little bit of purple, a lot of pink, a little bit of white. I even have clay bits in there, little stars. This is the mix right here. There's lots of little bits and pieces in there. So I think that is good. I don't want any empty spaces, but I also don't want to, you know, fill it up too much. Okay. And then what I am going to do, I'm going to use glossy accents, just because this has acetate, but if you're doing chipboard to chipboard, you can use your liquid glue like Barely Arts or anything like that. But I'm going to use glossy accents, and this is actually what I used to adhere the chipboard to the acetate to begin with. And then I'm just gonna line this up, and this has some little marks on it from the die, so I'm gonna try to line it up like that. Give it a good press to get those to stick together. And you want to take your time with this. When I adhered the acetate to the paper, I let it dry for quite a while before I started putting my whole shaker together, and I'll show you what I mean in just a sec. So this is our shaker, and then you can trim up any pieces that are not aligned. You can just trim them. So there's like a little bit of overlay right here. I can just trim that off. And okay, so this is what it looks like all closed up. And now I'm going to show you a quick version of how I put these together with all the individual pieces. So basically I'm going to take my chipboard piece and I'm going to add my adhesive. Some people use that red tape. Some people use art glitter glue, I think I've seen, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use and hope for the best. Okay, so I have my piece of acetate here. I'm going to add my chipboard piece, and then you want to be really careful with where you're placing this because you don't want to have to clean off any glue. So take your time with this to keep your acetate nice and clean. It is a bit messy when you're using liquid glue. Just apply some pressure to that. So that's one piece right there. And again, I did the, oh no, I didn't. And so now I'm going to add, so I did my chipboard piece, then I did my acetate, and now I'm going to create my sandwich, adding my whatever color paper is going to be on the outside. So I'm going to add some adhesive to this. And remember, these are both going to be adhered to your acetate. So I'm going to add that to this, trying to line that up as best as possible. Then I'm going to apply some pressure to the edges. And I got glue all over. Let me clean that off. Okay, so that's one side right there. I've done my pink paper, my acetate, and then I did my chipboard on the bottom side. And then we'll do one more together. So we're going to add glue to our chipboard. Add our acetate to this. Apply some pressure. And it does slide around a bit, so you need to be careful when you're doing this, especially when you add your final piece to your little sandwich. Okay, so we've done our chipboard, then our acetate. Now we're going to do our designer paper, or whatever paper is going to be on the outside. And so I'm going to add some glue. Add this to my chipboard. I'm sorry, my acetate. I keep wanting to add it to my chipboard, but it's my acetate. I'm looking for that little line. There you go. I'm going to apply some pressure. You don't want it sliding down, so do it slowly. Because like I said, it does initially, it will slide on you. You need to give it some time to get tacky. And then you are all done. You would let this dry for a little bit and then add your sequin mix to the center and then glue these two together, just like that. And so that is what I did with these. And so these are just, you know, for layering pieces. That's what they look like. And then this is what it looks like all done. So I'm going to go ahead and add some sequin to this one, just so you can see, you know, the whole process from start to finish. Some people do this with foam because they want to give the shaker bits some space to move, but since this is going to be just for layering, I don't want the shaker bits to move. I want them to stay in place. I want them to be a little visible and peep through my layers. So I am just using chipboard for mine. Okay, then I'm going to add my glue. And you're going to apply some pressure, allowing this to get a little tacky. Sliding it into place a bit. You'll run your score tool along the edge. And the key is to allow these layers to dry. That is going to help so much with the end result. Also, because this is a flat shaker, you don't want to add too large of pieces in your shaker mix. You want them to be pretty flat themselves. So if you can see my mix, it doesn't have too many cupped sequin in there. I think just the yellow ones are slightly cupped. And so that is it, you guys. This is our shaker. You can then, you know, go around and trim off the edges that are hanging on the outside, you know, the hangover. This is my mix. See how just the yellow ones are cupped. Everything else is a flat sequin. And so I just think these are so cute. So, so cute. Thank you, Adriana, for the inspiration as always. And look, they are just so pretty, and so they are perfect for layering. Look at that. Aren't they so cute? So summery. I also want to share with you this little die that I used right here. This one right here. It comes with words like, it's a little flag die set. Relax, hot, sun, hello, beach, drink, smile, and BBQ. Super cute summer die set. So I'll have these two dies linked in the description box of this video. I hope that you found this video inspirational. I hope that it gets you crafting today. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.